So ABC News really stepped in it. They uh, they did something kind of funny, which is it's weird when this kind of stuff happens because you wonder if it was somebody meant to do this. But they posted election results days earlier, and ABC. I bet you can guess who they predicted would win Pennsylvania. All right, well I'm going to read this article here. This is the Hindustan Times, one of the only articles that's actually reporting on this, which is funny because you'd think it'd be bigger news, but of course they're not going to tell on their friends. Let me read this anyway. So Kamala Harris wins key swing state. ABC accidentally airs election results and apologizes. Broadcaster clarified the numbers were random test data and apologized for the confusion, ensuring it won't happen again. ABC affiliate WNEP TV accidentally aired election results showing Vice President Kamala Harris winning Pennsylvania just a week before Election Day. The graphic, which showed VP Harris's win with 52% of the vote over Republican challenger Donald Trump's 47%, popped up during the station's Sunday coverage of the Formula One Mexico Grand Prix, sparking a wave of online conspiracy theories and criticism for the network. WNEP TV has since clarified that the numbers were randomly generated for equipment testing purposes and were not based on any actual vote count. Okay. Wonder why it ended up with Kamala. Those numbers should not have appeared on the screen, and it was an error by WNEP that they did, the broadcast station reportedly told Daily Mail about the glitch. The broadcaster clarified the slip-up that caused a stir on social media, explaining that the numbers aired were purely randomly generated test results with no connection to actual vote counts. The numbers seen on the screen were randomly generated test results sent out to help news organizations make sure their equipment is working properly in advance of election night, they added. They emphasized that Pennsylvania law prohibits mail-in ballots from being opened until Election Day morning, with no votes counted until polls close at 8 p.m. Adding to their statement, WNEP expressed regret over the incident, apologizing for the confusion and assuring viewers that measures are in place to prevent a recurrence. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are locked in a tight race in the key battleground state of Pennsylvania, with real clear politics data showing Trump holding a slim 0.7% lead, or 48.2%, to Harris's 47.5%. Nationally, however, the vice president has a slight edge in polling averages. On November 5, Americans will decide who will succeed President Joe Biden. Back in 2020, Biden narrowly won Pennsylvania, edging out Trump by just 80,555 votes, a margin of 1.17%, according to the Post. The cheating game is on, one poster posted, accusing ABC of bias. Another chimed in, ABC is rigging it for the Democrats, revoked their license. A third wrote, I'm screenshotting this, and if the same thing shows up on November 5, we'll talk. That's kind of funny, eh? It'd be quite funny if it shows up exactly the same way. What's going on here? Pennsylvania's 19 voting spots are really important in the fight to hit the 270 mark needed to win the Electoral College. The 538 presidential prediction says Pennsylvania is going to be super close, with Trump tipped to win about half the time. So, anyways, okay. So, well, they stepped in some shit. That's not cool. And the fact, had it said Trump, I mean, they probably get away with it a little heavier than that. But now, the fact that it says Kamala and everybody knows that ABC's completely left-leaning, what's that say? It's weird. This is the kind of stuff that, it makes you put the tinfoil hat on, right? It's like, is it already, is the fix in, or was this really just a slip up? I don't know. Time will tell. So we'll have to watch on election night and see what happens there.